And there we go. We are finally live. Um, let's see how today will go. I'm still a little bit ill, boys, but slightly better today. So yeah. I figured out why we had the bug yesterday with Windows. So we're gonna start today with some Great Western Express and do the route that we were meant to do yesterday. Basically, for some reason it annoys me. I think I know why they do it, but it's still a bit annoying to me. When modders will update their mods, sometimes they'll word it a little bit differently, or even automatically my computer, if the file with the same name is already installed, it will add a number to it. So from 1, then 2, then 3, depending on how many versions of that file you already have. So I had 3 of the same mods stacked together. The mod was for, it changes like the camera angle of where you sit, and I had 3 of those stacked together. And as soon as I deleted the older ones and only kept the new one, it worked fine. So yeah, I'm happy about that actually, because I thought that was going to be a long process trying to figure out what the issue was and how I was going to fix it, basically, because I've got about 60 mods or something like that active. But anyway, yeah, man, let's get it cracking. Let's do a class 43 run. Let's do this one, leaving Paddington. How you guys doing though? Nabil, how you doing, my friend? Hi Asma, I saw that you followed me recently on Twitch. Thank you very much for that. How are you doing also? There you go, you got another another notification. I guess you guys wouldn't have seen it before anyway, so that's good. I'm removing the mods from my download, so when I download a new version or something, it doesn't add a 1 or 2. That's the thing. It's like, so if the file is in my like in the Train Sim World folder, it's not a problem, because when I move it from downloads to that folder, automatically the PC will say, oh, there's already a file with the same name. Do you want to replace it? Do you want to change the name? You just replace it. But if it's sitting in the downloads folder and then you download a new one of it, it will just give you a new number. So with me, I deleted my downloads folder recently, and before that I had downloads from like 2 years ago sitting there. So you can imagine that every time I would move the file, because it was copying, not cutting the file, so the files were always sitting in downloads. So whenever I download a new one of that mod or of that file, it would add 1, 2, 3. I had 9. It was the name of the mod, and then in brackets 9. I was like, bro, what? How? But yeah. It is what it is. Right, I haven't driven this in a little while, but it should be pretty straightforward. I know lights are over here. Day headlights. The array, I think, is off by the looks of things. Is it off? Yeah. Park and brake, we don't need to mess with any of that. Where's all my safety systems sitting at? There you go, there's DSD, that's 1. And there's AWS. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Alright, cool. I don't think there's anything around back here that we need to be messing with. All right, man, I think we're good to go. Paddington is such a sick station. Filthy tracks though. Jesus. I request main top bun. We can do main top bun. All right, hold on. So, okay, so for something like that, yeah, because I forget you saw me yesterday. What's wrong with my... Why is no one telling me that my face cam is a bit weird? Why does it look like that? Hold on. Yeah, so I kept forgetting what requests I was getting yesterday. So I think by force, I'm going to have the the little red box there. And then... That's better, isn't it? Yeah, it's much better. Okay. Let me get the little red box because I'm going to forget otherwise. But I'll change it so that it'll only say... Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, I've got announcements for main top bun, so that should be fun. Okay, cool, like that. And then I'll move it. Oh no, I can't move it too high because it will block the time and the objective. So I think that'll be okay. Let me see. Yeah, perfect. There you go. Thank you, man. Yeah, as soon as I put it on, I was like, yeah, you know what? That actually looks good. It's eye-catching, like you can't miss it. The red box almost blends in a little bit, even though I've used like red, which should be the opposite. But yeah, appreciate the feedback once again, man, and the advice as well. Am I sitting too? I feel like I'm sitting a little too close to the. No, I think that's pretty. That will do. Yes, I haven't driven these on this route in literally years, man. I was so upset yesterday when I saw that the glass was like glitched out. I wish I appreciated these trains more while they were still about. Oh yeah, Nabil, do ! Schedule, and yeah, let me know how. Let's see how it comes out because I didn't get to try it. So basically, I tried to separate them on Nightbot on the Nightbot website where I set commands, but as soon as I saved it, it went back to being clumped together. So now I changed it a little bit. So I just put the time at the beginning and then the days afterwards, and I think that's a little bit more clear. I would have loved to obviously have it like bullet points almost, but it wouldn't work. Yeah, I think that's the best we can get for now, at least, until I find another way. Another thing I want to do is, so you know the beginning when it says starting soon with the red background and the looping sound, or music. Yeah, I want to change that. Yeah, exactly. So I don't need to have the time again and again and again. But yeah, I want to change the stream intro. I'm thinking of something like, I have like a calming train sim world background, maybe with some trains going past or something, and a timer, because usually it's about 10 minutes between me starting the stream to the stream actually starting, if that makes sense. So I can have a timer. You know what Dovetail do? Whenever Dovetail do a stream, they start with a timer. So it will be that concept, but yeah, I'll have to sort of put my own twist on it. Yeah, exactly. Or it depends on what I'm streaming. So for example, if it's TSW, then cool, obviously we'll have some trains. If it's like, for example, Fortnite, it'll be a Fortnite background, which I have actually downloaded and is ready to go. I do have a Fortnite countdown timer. But I got it when I stopped playing Fortnite again, so we'll see when the next time we'll use that will be. Euro Truck. I need one for Euro Truck as well, although I don't really stream that anymore. But yeah, basically my point is whatever game that I'll be playing on stream, the intro will be that. You season drop it tomorrow? Yeah, I'm fucked, man. I really did want to finish the current one, but it's what it is. I'm just happy that I didn't actually spend any real money on buying V-Bucks for the Battle Pass, because I had them left over from when I used to play from before. And obviously, you know how easy it is now to, you can literally make your V-Bucks back for next season's Battle Pass just by going through the current Battle Pass. So you only ever need to spend any money once. How? It's time, man. It's time. You see, whenever I start working for TFL, yeah, that will be night tube, yeah. So I'll be doing Friday nights and Saturday nights. So once I start that, then I'll have my whole evenings free: Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Well, not Fridays, obviously, but all the other days will be free. It's just because of the way like my Deliveroo and Uber Eats and all of that is set up right now. The most money you can make is in the evening, so I can't afford to miss out on that. But as soon as TFL start paying me, although I need to get into contact with them, because now it's what, the 7th of March. Training was meant to start, they said February or March. We're now well into March, so they're taking a piss, man. I need to get into contact with them. But as soon as that's patterned, then yeah, we're good to go. And then my whole schedule will change, and then I can do like 3 or 4 days of Train Sim World, and then 2 days of Fortnite, or I don't know, something. But I want to keep it consistent in that, for example, Mondays will always be Train Sim World, Tuesdays will always be Fortnite, for example. I wasn't even going to stream today, man. I woke up feeling horrid. I didn't even go to uni. I was meant to go to uni this morning. I didn't go. I woke up feeling so bad, man. And I took a shit and I felt okay after that. Who knew that was all I needed the whole time? Nah, I still feel a bit not great, but yeah, we move. Is that Eden Broadway? Is it Eden Broadway, is it? It is. Oh yeah, because they've got the district line there. But yeah, basically, those platforms that we just went through are now they're now sealed off. When I was there last time, you can't go on those platforms anymore. I didn't play the current. I played a lot of the current. Check out, bro. Check my my streams on here on Twitch. I went in. I won't lie to you, bro. Listen, I haven't touched Fortnite in 6 years, I think it was. I came back here, and don't get twisted, sometimes I had a nightmare. I stuck up the gaff certain times. But most of the time, what? I was going in, bro. I am not bad at that. I always say with chess, I am not bad at Fortnite. My last win was so sick. So sick. Like every play, you know, sometimes, yeah, I don't play with my mind. I'll just play in a very scatty manner. I'll just play in a very messy way. But that game, I watched it back and I was like, you know what? Every single decision I made was like perfect. I need to double check. I got decently. I got as far as unlocking the Peter Griffin skin, and then I got further than that. But I don't remember exactly what level I'm on. I mean, I'm not working this evening, so I could jump on it for a little while this evening. Yeah, exactly. That was like the aim for me, because I saw so many people with it. I thought, okay, cool, let me at least get that far, and then I'll be cool after that. I might play this evening, or I might just make content. I don't know. I might just work on videos. I wanted to get the gold one, man. That was my aim. That was my aim. I didn't get that far. All right, bro. See you in a bit. You're gonna miss out on main bond though. I remember when I was playing through the journey mode on this route, and a lot of it is with the 166. Man, because of like, I have a particular way I like to play, which is playing through the journey modes of like all the routes that I have. And man, I got so sick and tired of the 166. I don't even remember what it was exactly, because it was back before the physics update. So the train was pretty fast. But I don't know, man, it wasn't for me. And the seating position sucked as well. I don't know if they've touched that yet. I'm sure the view mod has, if they haven't. But if it rained or snowed, because of the position you were sitting, and because of the wiper pattern, I guess, it wouldn't clear the rain or the snow from your view. So if you played in those conditions, you would always have to drive with your head out the window. I do wonder why Dovetail decided to build this route in the era that they did. Like, to build it midway through electrification is so strange. Very, very strange. Fair enough, they wanted to do it there in that era, in that time period, like there and then. But weird choice, I think. Anyway, that's very, very, very old news. I feel like my Samsung Watch barely lasts a day, or a day and a half at most, before it needs charging again. It feels like it's very early on in its technology life. Just, I don't know, maybe just watches in general like that. but I feel like it should last a lot longer. Yeah, man, I cannot ignore all these gantries with no wires connecting them. It didn't really bother me when I first started playing the game because I didn't really know. I wasn't used to seeing wires ahead of me. But yeah, 3 or 4 years later, I could definitely see why it was such a big deal to everyone. Because another thing was I didn't understand why so many people, why it was such a thing to a lot of people. But I get it now. Also, I just downloaded before I started streaming a new enhancement pack for this train, I believe. I don't know if it was this train or the route in general. It might have just been the route in general. But yeah, so I don't know exactly what's added. But there should be a couple enhancements here and there. I guess such things like graffiti and probably like the dirty tracks we saw at Paddington. Just little details like that. I don't remember what the brakes were like on here. But I think it's quite a the approach to Reading anyway is what is that? Why is that so bright? It's gonna burn my monitor. Jesus Christ. I guess maybe it's not enhanced to work with Jetwasher's lighting mod. Or maybe it's using TOD4 emissives. Now, you know what? I'm a soldier for just cruising through this illness, man. Honestly, this morning I really was like, there's no way I'm streaming today, man. There's just no way. But I knew if I didn't, I'd end up regretting it. I guess all these things that's happening on the side of the tracks, all the maintenance and the construction, I guess that's what the pack's been adding in. Which I do like, it does bring in life. I guess dynamic activities would bring in life a little bit more. For example, the trucks and the diggers and the machinery actually moving rather than just being static. But I guess progress is being made regardless. Oh yeah, the gauge lights. I love the gauge lights. They've definitely been enhanced. They were not this bright and clear before. I would really like to see a Class 43 in action, IRL. Even if it's just being around them and not riding on them. The presence that they had was just amazing, man. And the IETs that replaced them very soulless. Obviously dead quiet because they're fully electric. They just don't carry the same presence that these trains did. I haven't got my FPS counter, but I do feel like we do struggle a little bit here and there. But thankfully, there doesn't seem to be any hitches or anything of the sort. Yeah, it's definitely chugging a little bit. I wonder if it's just a shaders thing. Because I haven't played this route since I cleared my shaders yesterday. Although, no, I did, not yesterday, but I did play it yesterday, actually. So that can't be it. But I remember it was pretty smooth yesterday, actually. Hello, Matt. How you doing, my friend? Got some nice freight action departing Reading. Always nice to see some busyness. I was going to say there's a lot of maintenance workers, but I guess technically for this period of time that the route is set in, it would make sense to have all of these workers around. Oh, finally you can see my message. I was trying to type all the time, but it wasn't working, but now it is. Oh yeah, nothing's come through Hayasman until now, so not sure what it would. No, not sure what it was, but yeah, I can read you loud and clear now. I don't know if it's just me, but there's just a certain charm that these I'll call them first generation routes have. What's he looking at? Nothing. You're a fraud. It's the eyes of a fraudster. Look. Empty-headed as well. Nothing inside. He's like me. How is there no train for the next like 14 hours? On this platform. Got W.H. Smith over here. I wonder if at some point modders are going to be able to create interiors. So for example, like that W.H. Smith. I wonder if one day we'll be able to actually, someone will create an interior that we can just walk into. I know it's not necessarily important, but it opens up the door to like in-train stuff. For example, being able to enter toilets in trains, or like a restaurant or a bar in a train, engine rooms. I think it's just the quality. Yeah, to be fair, I don't know, maybe, you know, like you always have a, like you always remember the good old days, and they always seem nice to you, although they do have some negatives to them. They always just seem, you always have like a sweeter memory of them in your mind. I think because for me that route is part of the good old days for me, it just seems that way. But anyway, we've got a lot of liveries here from Train Sim Community for the 642. Empty toilets would be awesome. Definitely, man. I can't believe Simrail. I feel like Simrail, it was very cheeky how they added the ability to not just go into the toilet, but flush it, be able to use the taps in the sink. Again, not something entirely incredible for train simming per se, but it's just that extra detail that that makes that difference sometimes. So Maintal Barn. What have we got for journey mode for Maintal Barn? Let's see. I'm not going to do the introduction. I don't think I need to do the introduction. I say. No, let me do the introduction because I might end up regretting not doing it. So let's get an introduction done, and then we'll do a proper run through the route.
In this training module, you'll be taken through the operation of this DBR642 diesel multiple unit. For this introduction, you'll be driving the train a short distance and performing passenger operations.
Okay.
The DBR642 is part of the Siemens Desiro family of multiple units. Used mostly for commuter and regional services.
The lighting here isn't great.
Acceleration, this family of trains have become commonplace throughout the world. To activate the control desk, use the master key.
When's that next German route supposed to come out?
You'll need to release the parking brake. Set the reverser. Set the headlights to let others around us know this train is operational. We can now begin loading.
Where's PZB and they're like, I guess behind there. Yeah, there you go, C4. Okay. So I need to remember that for when we run the route. Interior looks similar to the 4024. It does, you know, but I feel like a lot of these types of multiple units, I know this is diesel, but nonetheless, a lot of these multiple units, they look very, very similar to each other a lot of the time.
This train has a combined power and brake handle. When it is set to the braking range, the electric traction motors generate resistance.
Like there are a few trains in the game that have this interior. I think it just depends on where they're made or what company they're made by.
The brake handle should be used when drivers wish to fully stop the train. The train is currently being held by the holding brake. Applying power will release it. This is to facilitate hill starts and to prevent the train rolling backwards. The train is now ready to go. Move the power and brake handle into the power winch.
Give it a full beans. I cannot take any train with a horn seriously. It kind of suits the bug look of the train though. I feel like train almost looks like a beetle or I don't know, just a bug.
Maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Keeping to speed limit is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force using the power and brake handle.
I'm here to actually drive on Maintaban. I've been on it as a passenger in game. I'm here to drive it, so I wonder if I hope we don't have any shader issues.
We're approaching the station. Slow down using the power and brake handle. If you require additional braking force, use the driver's brake.
The audio is very deceiving. When it shuts down, when it powers down, it almost sounds like
Nice job.
the train coming to a
Train
stop,
has-
if that makes sense.
This variant, the DBR642, has two MTU diesel engines providing a maximum power output of 215 kilowatts or 422 horsepower each. Since their introduction in the year 2000,
I was thinking of introducing announcements to my passenger experience videos, but I forgot. I was meant to do it for Vorarlberg and just ended up completely forgetting.
The next station unguided.
I think it's a nice looking train. I still think it looks like a bug though. It looks like the Volkswagen Beetle of trains. All right, so we've got the basics down. So I think we're ready to go now.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Who do you do after? Oh yeah, we can do that. Let me add it to the list. Welcome back, Nabil. Just in time to see your request in action. Right, so yeah, I'm just gonna we'll do one run on here, and then we'll go to the Munich route with the ICE. I did not want to do that. I think the UI could do some work. I think it's okay. Like, it's okay, but it's usable. But I think it could be improved a little bit. It could be touched upon. I don't know why this happens as well. And then I'll load the game, and then everything will be fine. And like, everything will be here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anywho, Wertheim to Schaffenberg. Okay, let me get the. All right, cool. I've got my Okay. Got my announcements ready to go. I do wish I need to add one though. How do I add a hotkey? I forgot. There was a way I managed to do it. All right, no worries. Headlights on. Anything here that's magnetic brake? Can have that on. Doesn't the ICE on Castle Wurzburg? Have magnetic lights? SIFA on. Wait, where's PZB? Somewhere here. Bunch of temperature control doohickeys. There's a lot of things to improve on TSW4, indeed. The announcements are not real. Yeah. It's just, I guess, a bit of fun, isn't it, really?
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
Why is it so dark? It's so gloomy. It's very depressing. How do you download and use the announcements? I downloaded them from the Train Sim community website, Hiasmat, and there's a program called Soundpad. that you can buy from Steam to play via announcements. Why are we not moving? Why are we not going anywhere? The brakes are off. It's in forwards. I'm not gonna lie, the English voice sounds quite realistic for German train announcement. The German voice is just meh. Yeah, fair. I guess there's only so much you can do really without the proper tools. I just want to know why we aren't moving. This one? Nope. Apparently not. I wonder if I messed it up when I was I don't know what any of these do, I'll be very honest with you. No clue. I don't think parking brake is on. It shouldn't be on. I don't even know what the parking brake is. It shouldn't be on though. Is it that? Yeah, it was. So I guess, yeah, is that the parking brake? Next to the PIS. Well, I don't know. I'm just happy that we managed to get moving on. But see, why didn't the introduction cover that? That was not the park. Ah, okay. I have to bear that in mind then. But then why didn't the introduction cover that? We are late, but we'll make up time. We'll make up time. I'm just annoyed once again. This is the latest route, and still not everything is covered in the introduction. Okay, I see Nabil. These two buttons here. It shouldn't be a thing in the first place though, man. No, I'm not saying it's not realistic. I'm sure it is realistic, but I'm saying it's the fact that it wasn't covered in the introduction. I want as much realism as possible, but if there's something that a person should know before driving a train, we should be told. Yeah, I'm not. It's not a shock. Oh, having the delay is realistic. Yeah, I haven't heard great things about Deutsche Bahn, to be honest, in terms of their timing. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just got very good sound deadening, but for a diesel, it seems very quiet inside the cabin. How long would your arms have to be to reach that window from here? Bless me. Is there some sort of like high speed thing that I need to... Bless me. Activate. Why are we limited to 32? Can you not cover the driver's door? There is no driver's door. Why are we limited at 32? There's a lot that should have been explained in the introduction that clearly wasn't. I think it maybe has something to do with this. I think so. Probably goes on the release position when the emergency brake thing you did. It should be. No, it's meant to stay on release though. Otherwise, it would apply the brakes. That needs to be on release. I'm baffled. Was it the brake? The magnetic brake? It could be the magnetic brake. No, you need to do it in the middle, I think. Ah, okay. Well, let me see. I'll wait till we come to a stop. Because I ended up braking a little bit early. We're a good 5 minutes ahead of time. Or behind time. Fantastic. At least we're going to stop at this platform and not sail past it like we did, what, 3 times was it yesterday? Okay, operation. So what's the third setting then? I would assume that would be applied. Let's see. I think it was when I took magnetic brake off. It felt like there was a big burst of power. So I wonder if it was there. I guess we'll find out, innit? Oh yeah.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
Whatever it was, we're good now. So let's try and make up what, it's like 5 or 6 minutes that we're late. It's going to be difficult with constantly stopping and starting. I just can't get over how depressing the scenery is. Not scenery, but the weather. I do like the weathering though. You think it looks good? I think the clouds look good, but it's just very gloomy. I guess if that's what they were going for, then yeah, they've done a good job. It definitely feels a lot like London, 90% of the time. Yeah. I guess maybe that should only be activated when you're slowing down, maybe. I guess that's sort of almost like a brake boost in a way. I like it that way. Yeah, fair. I guess it's a million times better than TOD3 weather. There's one thing wrong on a lot of trains, like the all doors release, while many trains require you to press the door release button yourself. What do you mean, Nabil? So what? So usually you'd have to. So this switch usually, I know you twist it to the setting that you need, and then you press. Where is it? There should be a separate button for the doors, right? Although I'm not sure where it is. But I'm pretty sure that usually you turn the switch to tell the train, okay, I want left doors, or I want right doors, or I want all doors. And then there's another button that's meant to open those trains. Oh, so in what? So in here then it's just the control. Wait, what's this button here? Lock steps. So then in TSW you're saying that it's unrealistic because you don't have that separate button, which seems to be the case. Where would it usually be though? I'm pretty sure on the the 146 and that area of trains there was a separate button to open the doors. It was like it was these type of switches here, like these ones that flick up and down, and then it was a separate switch to tell the train which side doors to open. What train do you think is the worst on TSW4? On TSW4 alone, I haven't driven all of them, so I'll say you just set the direction of doors you want to release, and the passengers press the buttons at the doors to open. Doors will close automatically. Ah, we have that. So like in the UK, basically, then. So the doors should be unlocked, but not open themselves, basically. Okay, I hear you. I think I hope I understood you correctly. What train I think is the worst? I can only speak on the trains that I've driven. For TSW4 specifically, I've driven this now, of course. I've driven obviously the 801, the Flying Scotsman, the train on the Antelope Valley line, the Vorarlberg one. The 4024, 4042, I don't remember exactly. What other trains have I driven down to TSW for? The 142, the Pacer. I don't know. None of those stuck out as like as terrible to me. I don't think I have the worst train, to be honest. Highest map. And at the same time, I don't think I have a train that I enjoy the most in TSW4 specifically. yeah, I kind of just, I don't know. I just drive them. Yeah, Simro has that feature. It does have that feature. Simro, I want to play Simro again. I haven't touched it in a couple of months, not since the big update. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream it on what days? Maybe next Monday. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I don't know if people would like want to watch it though. I say the Vorarlberg talent because it basically has the talent 2 sounds, which is 0% realistic. I feel like nowadays it's hard to do I don't know, sounds in general for TSW have like gone down in quality, and a lot of the sounds now are just taken from other units. Like even the 111 on Salzburg Rosenheim, the sound was just copied from a lot of the sounds, not all of them, but a lot of sounds were copied from the 110. So I think in general now it's just difficult to get sounds. But if the Vorarlberg is 0% its own thing, then yeah, that's trash. What do you think that feels like the biggest cash grab? The packs, the freight packs. Yeah, the freight packs. I don't remember exactly what the pack was called, but the one that came with the freight wagons and stuff like that. They reuse the sounds without changing anything though. Yeah, no, in that case, yeah, it's terrible. Because at least with the 111, some sounds were original and others were taken from the 110. So that you can sort of, like, cool, I can deal with that. Why am I so bad with this, with breaking today? But if they changed nothing and it was a release, it was part of a release route, then that's disappointing. Was that the £9.99 one? £9.99 one in the build? If it's that one, then yeah, that's the one. I think it's just a shame that the Antelope Valley Line train does not have a door opener button. It does not have any safety systems. Yeah, I like the way the train drives, that train. But yeah, as for those particular features, it does suck. The one from Skyhook Games. Yeah, I think it's going to be that one then. It's going to be that one. I feel like I should not have a red signal, you know, being as late as I am. So is this going to be one of those ones that won't open until I open the doors?
Nächster Halt. Laudenbach am Main. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Laudenbach. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
They're planning to release the second one too. Jesus Christ. Well then I guess it was worth it then. I guess the first one was worth it. They made money.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
I'm pretty sure that 500 Hertz restriction should have been released automatically. I should have been released from it automatically when I went past the green signal. I don't know why it was red though. I'm gonna go play some Fortnite. Alright, Nebo, you enjoy that, man. You enjoy that.
Nächster Halt. Klingenberg. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Klingenberg. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
Wait, that's got the wrong it should be worth.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt. Nächster Halt.
Yeah, we have got dynamic weather on
Die Türen öffnen
highest map.
automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Worth. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn. auf
We've
der
got
Fahrtrichtung.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Wir wünschen
9.
Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
9 stations to go.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
But they do seem to be coming like quickly anyway, so shouldn't take too long. That's a lot. It does seem like a lot, but they're only like a mile away from each other most of the time, so ends up not being too bad.
Nächster Halt. Erlenbach am Main. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Erlenbach. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
I need to stop underestimating these brakes. I just don't want to be in a situation where I end up missing my stop because I was too confident.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
That's really a better comparison than I did, to be honest. I thought it looked like a beetle. Or just a bug. But I like that pill. It doesn't look like a pill. I feel like it was built to look like it was a lot faster than it actually is. Hi, the blue one. Hello, hello, Tron. I think we've got the red one here though. Blue pill, red pill, red pill. Bill. Deutschbahn has chosen. Although we do have a blue livery variant, so realistically it's up to wherever we end up choosing. How you doing, Tron? Welcome to this stream, my friend.
Nächster Halt. Glanzstoffwerke. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Glanzstoffwerke. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
Good, thanks. Day off. That's good to hear, man. Getting your rest in. I'm okay. Got a little bit of a cold that we're dealing with, but other than that, we seem to be pretty alright. Can't complain. It also just looks like he has a very big forehead. It's like the KSI of trains.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfaltenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung.
Yeah, Tron. What routes do you tend to play?
Wir wünschen Ihnen eine
Any
angenehme
favorites?
Fahrt.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
Difficult question, eh? I know.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfaltenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt. Nächster Halt. Obernburg, Elsenfeld. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Oberberg, Elsenfeld. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
I don't think this is a bad route. Maybe because I'm just playing it for the first time. I think it's pretty chill though. I like how we've got the German word for certain things that we press. I like the British routes, high speed and freight. So East Coast mainline for the most part. You're probably a fan of Southeastern high speed if you've got that. Plenty of both high speed and freight for both of those routes. Great Western Express is pretty good. I don't know if you've played that. But it does end up being a little short compared to the others. I have a lot of German European routes also. Okay. I mean, it's pretty hard with how many German routes we have to not have at least a few here and there.
On the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
Hi Asma, you're always asking me like all these like hard questions, yeah. What's your favorite train? And what's your favorite route? I'm gonna throw that question back at you. An American. You also have an American route, Tron? Just one? Oh man, right. Right. Now it's your turn to be on the spot. HSD lots, yeah. I say okay, so you got a lot of routes then, Sean. Okay, that's the one that came with Midland Main Line. I'm actually yet to drive that. I've only driven the other one that we have, the one, the MTU engine, I believe it's called. For me, it's surely the TGV IC1 and 3, and maybe the Class 801. Let me guess. I think you like high speeds, Hayasma. I think. Just a guess. Just a hunch.
Nächster Halt. Kleinwallstadt. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Kleinwallstadt. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
Damn. Just made that. That's a break pretty hard. Lots of different liveries. Yeah, it's a very tricky question. Very tricky question. It's because there's so much to choose from. You've got so much variety. And I think for me personally, because I'm into like the specifications and the deeper details of, for example, cars, it's easier for me to answer that question relating to cars. But because of trains, most of what I know really is from what I've learned on Train Sim World and on the forums. So it's harder to distinguish between trains other than the very basics, if you know what I mean. Can I say HSD link version? Of course you can. We did enjoy some HSC thrash actually on the Great Western Express route. That was the first route we did today. Had the HSC running at a very healthy 125 miles an hour. We've made back a lot of time on... no, we haven't. Tell a lie. But how is it that we're this far behind schedule and we end up waiting for another train? I guess because we're so we're so late. That would make sense. Damn. We're going to be waiting for a while. Scaring away all the birds in the trees. I do like the ambience. Bro, how long are we gonna be waiting there? There ain't no way. There's no way. I'll check it out, Tron, in a second. You played TSW and Classic? Yes, I've played, so basically, because I played Train Sim World first and then tried Train Sim Classic, I couldn't really get into Train Sim Classic. So I've got a handful of routes on there. But it's just very difficult to get into after Train Sim World. I think if I play Train Sim Classic first and then Train Sim World, it wouldn't be much of an issue. Look how far this train is. I hope it's not stuck here. Surely those days are gone, right? Of stuck AI. I think it might be stuck. Or is it departing at 22? If it is, then we're gonna be here for way too long. Way too long. I don't think it's bugged. I think it's just waiting for 6:22. But then that's a 3-minute wait. 3-minute wait, or 2-minute wait now. And all that distance that we were just flying. Let me check out your link while we wait. My PC's running slow. Is my stream okay? We're not okay on YouTube, I don't think. Oh no, we're okay. Yeah, I will put it on screen. Just when we stop glitching out. My PC's moving super slow. Alright, cool. I'm happy the stream's fine. Yeah, like the speed at which the chat is moving is the speed at which my whole PC is moving right now. Oh, brother. Oh, we love an old school YouTube vid. We love an old school YouTube vid with a blue background and the text. Right, I don't think I'm going to wait for this person because it's train, because it's just unreasonably far. I mean, it's moving now. I mean, I guess we'll get there eventually, but my God. I gave random squads another try. We ended up being only 3. That's what happens. If you have like 2 people who know each other in a squad, they will always go off and do their own thing. I need to be careful with this. Hold on. Window capture. All right. I cannot. This is unusable. I don't know why. Why? Maybe I got to address my task manager and then set priorities and whatever. Tron, I'm trying. This is my current situation right now. That's my current situation. That's how slow my whole PC's moving. I'm just gonna have to wait until I'll do it after stream at the end of the stream if you're still about. I don't know, Nabil. I don't know. That's never happened. That's never happened. And then the stream's fine, the game itself is fine, and if the PC was bugging out, the first thing you'd guess that would, you know, be having problems would be the game. But the game's running completely fine. But it's the rest of the computer that's bugging out. I guess my computer's given full priority to Train Sim World, and then to nothing else. Maybe I can lower the graphics. I can't even open the video to lower the graphics. I can barely open Google Chrome. Do I have like announcements for like? Yeah, there we go.
Sehr geehrte Fahrgäste, wegen einer Betriebsstörung. Sehr geehrte Fahrgäste, leider ist der Streckenabschnitt vor uns durch ein rotes Signal gesperrt. Der Grund hierfür ist eine Schafherde. Diese überqueren und blockieren die Gleise. Und wir dachten, Schafe gibt es nur im Management der Deutschen Bahn. Sobald das Signal auf grün wechselt, setzen wir die Fahrt fort. Danke für Ihre Geduld und Ihr Verständnis.
Dear passengers, unfortunately, the section of track ahead of us is blocked by a red signal. As soon as the signal turns green, we will continue our journey. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
But I don't think it's coming from my game because my game's running well. It's like my game's running smooth. So it's just the computer assigning priority. So even if I lower the graphics, the priority would still be towards the game. Because I've got enough headroom as it is to have the game open. I've played Train Sim World as I've been rendering videos and editing, and like I've done multiple heavy loads at the same time. It's sort of starting to come back, but I think I'm better off just waiting. Wait until the end of the stream. I've got it open and ready to go. Brother, where is this train? Where is this service at? There it is. making its way through the fog. No, I think if I close the game, it'll be all right. It's just never happened before. Like I've shown other stuff on my computer as I've had a game open on stream before. I never had an issue. No? I do like the fact though that the dispatcher made some changes because of my delay. As much as of course it's boring to wait like that, at least it's a variety in terms of being outside of what would normally occur. That's why a lot of the runs on the forum thread about the awesome runs, a lot of them just involve delays, you being delayed, and then the domino effect of that happening ends up being a lot more exciting than what you would have otherwise had to deal with.
Nächster Halt. Sulzbach am Main. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Sulzbach. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
It would be nice to get some random stuff happening in normal times if which will cause delays. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Matt's spoken on that before, and the dispatcher just isn't advanced enough yet, or just not capable of having that happen. Which I would believe, because I mean, the struggles that we'll sometimes see with AI sort of does back that up, to be honest.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
But there's no, there's no denying the effects that would have.
We wish you a pleasant journey.
I mean, that's one of the big plus points of Zusi. As much as obviously the graphics suck, to be honest, on Zusi, it's not made to look pretty. It's made to be functional. So on Zusi, you can even set the likelihood of things going wrong, or like delays and things like that. And that's one of the biggest stand-up features, in my opinion, at least, of Zusi. I do want to give that a go, to be honest, but I don't know how I'd get around just the whole Germanness of it. Like, I think a lot of documentation for Zusi is strictly in German. I guess you do find English help and guides here and there, but it would take a bit more effort. Do you have it in the build? Do you play it? I guess I could just give it a go, and if I don't like it, refund it. Yeah? Would you say it's worth spending all that money for? Because I know it's not cheap.
Nächster Halt. Aschaffenburg, Obernau. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
No, that's the wrong.
Aschaffenburg.
No, it's not.
The doors open automatically. Please be careful.
Have I got the wrong? Oh no, but it said Ober now. So it was the right thing. Okay, but it's a Schaffenburg Ober now rather than just Ober now, which I guess confused me. Okay, that's interesting. Zusi is a I guess a rather hard. Can I call it hardcore? Let me say it's more hardcore than Train Sim World. It's a simulator with its primary reason for its existence being function. So it's very realistic. It's the most realistic sim. And graphics aren't great, but signaling is on point. I think sounds are pretty good as well. There's a huge variety of locos and different trains. There are very, very, very long routes. Everything's one-to-one scale as well.
We wish you a pleasant journey.
Yeah, it's just, are you prepared to... It's worth a look. It's worth taking a look on YouTube and stuff like that. It's a matter of, are you willing to sacrifice, like, fun in terms of the general understanding of the word for function. Yeah, oh yeah, it's expensive, but you get your money's worth. They don't do any DLC. They just add to the game. They'll just add new trains, new routes. They don't do DLCs. So you do get a lot more value for money than you would with something like Train Sim World, where 60 euros would get you the base game with a number of routes, but then you still have to buy the other ones. The price is definitely justified. You get all routes and vehicles available without needing to install or buy anything else. But of course, you do need to be really interested in a very realistic experience. Exactly, yeah. That's what I do think, but it's something that I think I'll definitely enjoy playing the first time. But for me, I don't know what the replay value would be like. But I do want to try it though. I do want to try it. How much documentation is there? Like English in English? Really? So how did you know how to do everything then? Is it really just a game you can just get into and you can sort of figure your way out through it?
Nächster Halt. Aschaffenburg, Süd. Die Türen öffnen automatisch.
Okay, fair enough.
Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Aschaffenburg South. The doors
I'm tempted,
open
man.
automatically.
I am tempted.
Please be careful when disembarking.
Where are we meant to see that the Niedertobahn logo? They recently added the ICE4 too. Are the interiors getting any better? Or are they still, even for the new trains, still very much just a 2D photo?
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central Station. We wish you a pleasant journey.
Why are we still on the restriction? That's odd. That was just a single green, right?
Nächster Halt. Aschaffenburg, Hochschule. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Aschaffenburg University. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
It's really looks like the section of District Line that passes by Stamford Bridge. I don't think I've ever been delayed 20 minutes. They aren't meant to be that good because when railway companies use the simulator, they have their own cabins in reality. Ah, yeah, true. Well, yeah, I've always known that cabins and whatnot weren't a priority, but yeah, that is actually a good point. I completely forgot that. They expect you to have your own.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Westfrankenbahn auf der Fahrt in Richtung Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Fahrt.
Welcome aboard West Frankenbahn on the journey towards Aschaffenburg Central
Hey,
Station.
Asma, we're finally almost
we
there.
wish you a pleasant journey.
Am I lagging? Am I lagging still? I said that we're almost there. We've almost made it to the end of this run.
Nächster Halt. Aschaffenburg, Hauptbahnhof. Dieser Zug endet hier. Bitte alle aussteigen. Sie haben Anschluss zum Fernverkehr, zum ICE nach Dortmund, zum ICE nach Wien und zum IC nach Nürnberg. Im Regionalverkehr haben Sie Anschluss zum Main-Spessart-Express
Hello,
und
locomotive
zur
guy.
Rhein-Main-Bahn.
Welcome back.
Bitte beachten Sie die Lautsprecherdurchsagen am Bahnhof.
How you doing?
Im Namen der Westfrankenbahn wünschen wir allen Fahrgästen weiterhin eine gute Reise und einen schönen Tag. Die Türen öffnen automatisch. Vorsicht beim Ausstieg.
Next stop, Aschaffenburg Central Station. This train terminates here. Please disembark. You have connections to the Intercity Express to Dortmund, the Intercity
That's
Express
good, man.
to
I'm good,
Vienna,
thank you.
and the IC to Nuremberg.
Just imagine being a passenger of this train and going all the way from start to the end, and every station hearing the same voice lines. Right.
Please pay attention to the loudspeaker announcements at the station.
That's when you just put your headphones
On behalf
in
of West Frankenbahn, we wish all
and give yourself
passengers
peace.
a continued good journey and a nice day. The doors open automatically. Please be careful when disembarking.
I have decided for my 100 sub special to upload a video of me going to Eastleigh. I don't really want to live stream because if you look at my channel content, you can probably guess my age. Yeah, that's isn't. As long as you do something that you are comfortable with and that will provide entertainment, I think that's the sweet spot. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. You always have to put yourself, your safety first, of course. Short and less frequent. How frequent? So the one that says welcome to da 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 da. How often would that play, Nabil? Because I just play them as they would make as it makes sense to me, to be honest. And the way they are in the sound pads and the file is that you have the station, the next station is da 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 da, welcome to wherever, next station, welcome, etc, etc, etc. So I just play them in that order, basically. Yeah, we can do Southeastern high speed. I'll get the 395 out for that, I guess. Only up to major stations. So what? So how would I identify a major station on something like Main-Bar in the bill? Because all of those stations seemed pretty small to me.
Türen geöffnet. Störung, Störung. Zugbeeinflussung. WB gesperrt. WB gesperrt.
AFB. AFB. AFB.
Have you thought about doing Forza Horizon content? I used to Locomotive Guy, but it didn't get me any views, whether they were YouTube videos or live streams. I used to only do Forza Horizon content. If you go back to when 5 first came out, around that time period, and check my channel, even as far back as Forza Horizon 3, I used to do a lot of Forza Horizon 3 content, and they just never, didn't really get me out there. I'd say the ones where the regional express stops. See, I would need a lot more. I would need a deeper knowledge of the line, Nabil, to know where the RE trains stop. Are there any clues without seeing them there that they stop there? Or is that just something that I'd have to do research on? My internet's fried. Sorry, Locomotive Guy. Online, yeah, fair enough then.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
I do have ICE announcements, but only for the Castle Wurzburg, unfortunately.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
There you go. Sunblind down. Are you participating in the week screenshot contest? Nope, never participated. I don't see myself doing so in the future either. I guess it would be nice. But I don't know. I don't think I have like the mind of like a photographer, So I wouldn't know the shots and the settings and all of that. So I just leave it to the people that know. Like when I've tried to get just screenshots for like thumbnails, I can't even do that. Like I'll take something and I hope that it will be nice, that people will like it and it will attract people, and then I just Keep it moving. I started participating in this week's theme is driver's view. I think that's a hard theme. So I see that and I think to myself, okay, so one of two things. Either they want you to take a screenshot from the cabin, and in that case you then start thinking, all right, what scenario do you want to have playing out in front of you that you want to take from, you know, the driver's view? Or is it something from the outside that somehow connects with the theme of a train driver? That's the thing. That's why I struggle. I feel like you need like a particular extra helping of creativity. I need chocolate. Not enough chocolate.
Zifa.
Okay. I'm very much looking forward to going back to Southeastern High Speed Locomotive Guy. Pretty good recommendation. Did you find the error on GWE with class 43? Yes. So there's a mod that I use which changes or adjusts the position, the seating position, basically, for a more realistic experience. And on PC, if you have a file with a particular name and then you download another file with that same name, automatically the file name will change, and then there will be a bracket 1 or a number 1 in brackets. If you download another file with the same name, it becomes 2, the number 2 in brackets, so on and so forth. So I basically had that happen. I had the same mod in my train sim folder that was stacked, and they were all the same mods, but one had a 2, one had a 9. That's how many I had. And I didn't realize, so I didn't delete the previous version of the mod. So I had like 3 different versions all stacked together. So we did our first run today on the GWE with the class 43, sorry. And it was great. It was great. So I'm very happy, because I really thought to myself, it's going to be a nightmare having to sort out through all of those mods one by one. To be fair, it was how I found him. Like, I was literally going through all my mods one by one. And before I found that, as I'm going through, I'm thinking to myself, there's just no way. There's just no way. What could it be? But yeah, thank God. Because that was a proper thorn in my side. Because there were a few trains that were affected. It wasn't just the 43. I think I'll go for now. I'll be watching over 2 hours, so bye. All right, Haisma, thank you for stopping by, man. It's been nice talking. I think the class 33, is that the one that comes with West Somerset Railway? Whichever one comes with West Somerset Railway, that one was affected. I don't think it was specifically like British trains. I think it was just a coincidence that the majority of British trains were affected. I think it was whatever train had a change from that particular modification or the update to that mod, and it just happened to be coincidentally that it was a number of British trains. WSR comes with a different 47 and the 09. The 33 is an add-on, so is a 52. Well, I think it was both a 33 and I don't think it was a 47 because that was the last train we actually ran on yesterday's stream, and it was fine. The 52, I'm not too sure of. I think the 52 could have been affected. Is that the one of like the very flat front? Almost like looks like a war period train. That was also affected. So yeah, it was just a coincidence that they were all British trains. That is a hell of a train. The 47 used on WSR is painted differently and was the first 47 model to have a high intensity headlamp. Yes, the headlamp that I didn't know was a thing until I just happened to stumble upon it yesterday. I thought I had all my headlights on because I'm used to the old style, the one without the high intensity headlight, so just the two at the front, and I was like, well, they're on, so we're good to go. And then I'm literally just sitting, we go through a tunnel, we come out of a tunnel, and I'm just seeing what's going on, you know, with the gauges and the all the buttons in front of me, and I just see headlamp or headlight, one or the other, and I was like, I didn't click that. And then I clicked it, and then poof, the next time we went to a tunnel, it was basically sunlight. So it's modeled very, very well on here. Bless me. Oh, some hitching. should do a speed test in the IC3. I think I might make it into maybe like a short form content, maybe like a shorts or a TikTok, because I tested it on the at the training center, and just let it go around and around and around, faster and faster and faster, and it finally derailed. I don't remember what speed it derailed at, but I think it was in excess of 300 kilometers an hour. Whether it reached 200 miles per hour, I don't remember, but there is a point at which it just gets loose. Oh, we're doing the East Coast. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad shout. I wonder if it would work though. Maybe I'd have to use off the rails mode. Because I don't think I'll be able to use it on the wiring. Yeah, I don't think there's enough room on Reading to Paddington. It would have to be the East Coast main line. But yeah, that's not a bad shout. Maybe I should do... nah. I was thinking of doing a race, but that's already been... That video's already been done. I think Laser. I think his name's Laser. I wouldn't want to steal any video ideas from anyone. I guess I could just put my own twist on it. And I haven't seen the video myself, so technically... anything I come up with would be my idea. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure he did a race on, it was on the East Coast Mail Line. I think it was between an 801 and a, I don't remember. It was an 801 and something else. I don't watch his videos, so I don't know the details, but I've seen, I saw it on the, in the recommended, I think. I saw a thumbnail. Yeah, the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman at 215. How? He never is an AA1. Maybe it was just a thumbnail thing then. I'm interested in how we got Flying Scotsman at 215. Jesus. $81. What's that in kilometers? Please, can I choose a route? Can't you just pause this? I tend to play whatever I'm playing until the end, HC. So you can let me know what route you want to see me do, and I'll add it to the list. So next up we've got Southeastern High Speed, so I'm going to do a run there, and then we can tend to your request afterwards. To be honest, I'm not even sure we'll have time for another route after Southeastern High Speed. So it's very time dependent. I don't think there's a... How long is the Class 395 run on Southeastern High Speed? It's 30-something minutes, right? I think, or 20-something minutes. Yeah, so whatever something minutes it is, it's not going to leave us with much time for anything else. The 395 runs, the high-speed runs on Southeastern High Speed. I don't remember how long they take. If one exists. If one exists, then we'll do. I mean, as long as nothing else comes in between me finishing this current route and starting the Southeastern High Speed, I can do one that will last us all the way up until 5 o'clock. And then I'll just take off the message on the top. Which I'm slightly hoping will be the case. I do want to spend a decent amount of time on Southeastern High Speed. I'd rather not rush it, but at the same time, I do want to give people the opportunity to see something they'll like. Turns out that I'm back. Welcome back, ISMAP. Just in time for, well, almost just in time for our next run. I don't remember the approach to Munich being this slow. Seems a little bit exaggerated. I wish we had more trains available to flesh out Munich even more. I mean, technically, the Salzburg-Rosenheim route eventually would have made it to Munich. Maybe they should have done maybe a little bit different. They should have done it a little bit differently. Is on Twitch a way to lower the video quality? I'm not sure. You can check. If you're on your phone, when you tap the screen, you can do it from the top right. If you're on PC, oh no.
Störung.
SIFA.
Oh my god. We didn't derail. Oh my god. If you're on PC. Okay, my computer's working fine now, by the way. If you're on PC, you can do it from the bottom right. Oh, the approach to Munich takes longer than the main journey, right? Imagine we did all of that just to derail in the end. You know what? Munich's fairly detailed. I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. It looks good from the train, and that's about it. Is it this like? It looks very. I don't know. It seems like there's too much open space. Is that how it is IRL? The station itself, the structure is amazing. There doesn't seem to be a lot going on.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
Or maybe I'm just expecting too much. But if it is like this, then yeah, fair play. Southeastern high speed, let's go. Any route that brings us back to the UK, I'm happy with, to be honest. Maybe that's just bias. $1,416 services. Full timetable, of course. How dare you recommend me the reduced one? Right, so let's see. We've got about half an hour left. Yeah, no, we've got, yeah, cool. So it is 30, yeah, 30 in the 30s. Should we do like a somewhat rush hour-y run? Let's do this one. 8:35 from St. Pancras. They've gave it the wrong name. St. Pancras to St. Pancras, but it goes from it goes to Ashford. Yeah, I assume so. I mean, I wouldn't call it a bug, just a typo, really. Although I do know there are some interesting services that you can run on here. And I remember on the article when TSW 3 came out, I forgot who it was, but somebody that worked on the route said that you might want to try, and then they gave the route code to, I just don't remember what it was. Look how dark it is in here, Jesus. Right. Day running, let's have it found on low. Warm it up a little bit. Now we can leave it off, actually. I like it off. We're on line vote, that's fine. The lighting is very off. No need to touch any of that. Alright, cool. Jesus Christ. Fine. Actually, I do need to turn something here on, don't I? Turn TVM on, KVB as well. And that's it, I believe. And we'll do this from here. Alright, I think that's everything. That's a lot of beeping. I can't lower the quality on Twitch, so I'm going to use Twitch for chat and YouTube for video, because on YouTube I can lower it. All right, then. This is one of the few trains with auto warning systems. I do like it. It does feel a lot more immersive, even though obviously in reality, not all trains have it. Sandwich. Okay, this might be one of those runs then. This might be an interesting run that we've encountered. Hold on. All right. Shouldn't that have been set automatically though? We might actually end up back at St. Pancras. Let's see. The amount of times I've ridden through that whole area back there, and I used to see, this was the bridge, well, not a bridge technically, but that's where I used to see the trains from. Haven't been there in a very long time though. Sounds nice. I don't remember it sounding like this. I wonder if that's the work of a mod. Sounds good. Something that really confusing is that speed on the HS1 section is in kilometers, whereas the top right is in miles per hour. Yeah, that used to always get me. It used to always get me. However, on the Chatham mainland, the speed is in miles per hour. Yeah, yeah. It's because it uses the type of signaling, not signaling. Is it signaling? Basically, it uses something of the European standards, and then when you ETCS, yeah, and then when you cross over to third rail, it switches back. Yeah. And KVM as well, I think. I think I'm going to stream today until I don't get any more requests. Because I'm not working this evening, so I don't mind having a bit of a longer stream. Just in time. No, the sounds are really good. I do not remember it sounding this good. You don't mind making a longer stream? No, not today, man. Usually, I'm forced to end it at 5 because of work. But I'm not working today, so I don't mind being on for a little bit longer. Basically, I'll be on as long as we have requests. And then if I finish a route and there aren't any requests afterwards, then I'll end it. Oh boy. Damn. These brakes suck. for a modded train. I'm gonna back it into Stratford. Ah no, we're gonna get red. We're gonna get spad. Are we? Wait, are we? We might. I have to open the doors here. Let's do this angle instead. Because if I go back beyond that signal, I won't be able to go past it again. It will stay red. Ask me how I know. Oh yes, we can do that. That's a route I haven't tried yet, so I am more than happy to do that. Bernina line, right? Bernina linje. And with snow, we can do that. That's a long run though. Yeah, we'll do it for sure. I haven't got an issue with it. "16 miles until Ebbsfleet." But no, I struggled to get that out. Alright then, yeah, no worries. No worries. Let me take it off the list. Maybe I'll start the stream tomorrow that we'll do with Bernina line, and then we can do the full run. So that might work out even better. By the way, there were people in the YouTube chat. Really? Hold on. Thank you for letting me know. I haven't had anything from YouTube today, like any chat, and I've had it open on my phone. Oh my god. I had no idea. If anyone's on YouTube chat, over on YouTube, I've now just been able to see you guys' messages. Thank you, Iceman, for letting me know. That's YouTube for you, man. I never have that issue on Twitch. I was wondering why YouTube was so quiet. And even like on there's a bot, Restream bot, that's meant to transfer messages both ways, and it hasn't been working. Oh god. What's up, locomotive guy? I think I upset all my my YouTube audience, right? Where are you? That's what I was counting on as well. I did consider maybe YouTube's acting up again, but then I thought to myself, nah, because then Restream bot would be, you know, relaying those messages. Oh, they do. Yeah, someone was very upset. They said that they left because I wasn't listening to them. So they are actually upset. I'm sorry. I had no way of knowing that people were there. Yeah, it's not great. And I think they've all gone because no one's saying anything anymore. If anyone's on YouTube, I can now read your messages, so whatever I've missed, please feel free to either send a new request or whatever it may have been. We slowed down a little too much, haven't we? I think it's been like that for the past 3 hours. Yes, but I haven't seen a single message, not a single one in 3 hours. So it's been like that the whole time. I forgot how bad the brakes were. But they're not bad, I guess, in comparison to what I've been driving today, they are. Bless me, Jesus Christ. At the beginning, like I said, I couldn't type in Twitch. I was trying to type in the YouTube chat, but you were still not responding. Oh, yeah. I do remember you mentioning that. But I didn't think it would be the problem that it was. Do people really think I would just be ignoring them? Surely someone would have noticed that, hey, this is a bit strange. People really think I'm evil. I think I need to put a message somewhere on screen that just says if I'm not responding to YouTube chat, please please, I don't know, come to Switch or something like that. I don't know why, but in the 395 when you start going, it sounds like the doors are opening. Yeah, it sounds like they're closing. They're like, psh. I know what sound you're talking about. I actually don't know what it is. But it's definitely strange. I wonder if Restream bot only works if I have the Restream chat active. That would really suck if that's the case, because Restream chat it's not great. Anyways, I gotta go now. Thank you for entertaining. I'll catch you tomorrow. Alright, Locomotive guy, take care, man. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. And yeah, man, hopefully catch you tomorrow. And the YouTube chat, I feel so bad for the Scott. He said, "Bye, I have to go over and listen." Yeah, that's what I saw as well. I was like, oh my god, broke my heart. But yeah, hopefully he comes back tomorrow, and hopefully chat's working tomorrow, so I can apologize. Even though technically I haven't done anything wrong, but you know, it's kind of just how it goes. Yeah. I'll see if there's any apps that I can download that take care of chat. Because even the service I use to stream only shows, it has its own chat. It will show chat, but only for Twitch. But it's a YouTube thing, because say for example super chats or donations, if people, you know, sent in a super chat or donated, I wouldn't be able to see it unless I have the stream open as if I was just somebody watching me, but I wouldn't be able to see it from my side. A lot of people have complained about that. Yeah, yeah. There's a tech channel that I watch, and they developed their own system years ago because of YouTube's issue with that, and still the issue exists. They developed a thing where they have their own store where they sell clothes and stuff like that, and they made it so that when they're live, if you buy something from their store, you can there's a place, like a box, to write a message so that they can read your message out loud. But then even if they don't end up being able to read your message, you still have the thing that you bought, so it's like a win-win. Whereas on YouTube, you can pay money for a super chat, and then the person may not even read it. So you wasted your money, and the person hasn't seen your message. And YouTube just aren't doing anything about it. Wow, Hasma, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Nothing worse these days than bad internet, honestly. It's horrible. I don't know why, but I normally ignore live streams and I think they are mostly a waste of time. But when I saw your stream, I don't know what happened. But I like to stay on those streams because they are just fun. Thank you, man. That's nice to hear. Thank you, Ice. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. It's fun to have you here as well. I like seeing the game the way I never will. Beautiful. Unfortunately, not today, I guess, though, in 144p. Don't say never, though. Don't say never. Speak it into existence. Hopefully, man. Bless me. Yeah, we'll never know, man. We'll never know. Gotta be positive regardless. I remember when I had my laptop, my first laptop. Not even just my first one, even my second one as well. Which was a lot better than my first. But it was still so terrible for games, man. So terrible. Well, I can play on my brother's PCs, and I would love to, but the game progress not transferred on the PC. Could you not copy your save file? I'm sure if you copy your save file, you should be able to. I've done that before. You gotta know specifically what file it is, which I'm not sure of. But I know the file that's in my documents, the file there that's for Train Sim Worlds, that's got all your data in it. So if you transfer that file into another computer and put it into my documents, then your progress will be there. But you have to be careful so that you don't remove his one. If your brother also plays Train Sim Worlds, you have to move his one somewhere else and then put your one in my documents. That's how I back up my my progress. Okay, yeah, then you can just copy the file that you have in my documents for Train Sim Worlds. You put that onto his computer in my documents, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. If you struggle with it, let me know, and I'll make a tutorial. I'll record a little tutorial. The moment you said, "Did you try it?" I saw hope in my heart. Well, let's Fingers crossed. Until we know it works. I wouldn't want to get mine or your hopes up too much. No worries, man. Let me know how it goes. And then tomorrow we'll see. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Why did that happen? Is it just gonna continue beeping? Is it not one of these? We didn't get this far. To have it mess up. Just about made it. All right. I do not know. There's so much to warn you about, I guess, Hayasmat. Too much going on. But yes, I will end it there. Apologies to my YouTube audience. YouTube would not display your messages until I had to close the app and open it again on my phone. So my apologies for that. Hopefully we can find a way around it and somehow sort it out, so that doesn't happen again. But yeah, it's been a pleasure once again streaming to you all. Thank you for being a part of the stream today. Thank you for your conversations. Hi Asmat, hopefully see you tomorrow. But yeah, to you all, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and we shall see you tomorrow. Take care.